wherever you are, whether you are in Central Monrovia or you are actually in the Painesville or in the Douala Valley, Rawville, whenever you are listening to Truth FM, and we are here talking about College Conversation, a program of Stars University. And we say to all of you in Richland, welcome to the second edition of College Conversation. I'm your host, Reverend Marcus Stevens, and we are here to talk student leadership. We just take intro of our music. We be back with my guests.
So, sempre não ganhar com I'm a star, rock star, in the shadow, so bright. I'm a star, rock star, in the shadow, so bright. Oh, stars, in a bright stars. Oh, stars, in a bright stars.
Welcome back to College Conversation. We are Stars University and we shine so bright. And we say good evening to my guests in studio today. Have a very great young people in studio with me from Stars University. Our administrative assistant to the office of the president of Stars University, Miss Jacqueline Sami. Miss Sami, how are you today?
I'm doing great, Reverend.
I am great. And how did your day go today? How did your day go today?
My day is going great.
O-
And you?
Okay, I'm doing pretty fine, and so important to have you in studio again today with me as we get into college conversation. And so, how is Stars University? How is the office of the president?
It's low. It's low. It's low.
Yeah. All right. So let me just get Mr. Reha Tovey. Mr. Reha Tovey, who is the president of the student leadership of Stars University. Mr. Tovey, how are you today? How are you? How are you doing, Mr. Tovey? Mr. Tovey, how are you?
I'm great, sir.
Okay. So good to have you in studio again on this thought-provoking show, College Conversation.
There's a way to increase the stuff for everyone here to hear it. Yeah, so just increase it, put it up there. Put it on.
Yeah. So how did you spend your day?
It was right here, and it
Mr.
got
Tovey,
increase it out there.
Put that one down, please.
No?
Mr. Tovey, how did you spend your day?
Oh, it's very well.
All right. So having these great people in studio, having these great people in studio. Tutu, how are you today? How is everything?
I'm doing good.
Okay. Tutu is a student from the Mass Communication Department of Stokes University. So, Tutu, you are here, and people want to know who you are. Can you just call your name? Can you just call your name, Tutu?
So my name is Charles Tutu, and I'm
Okay.
from the communication department.
Communication Department of Stokes University.
Yeah.
Okay. So, um, you you have been at Stokes University for how many semesters presently? How many semesters you have been at Stokes University? Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. So we'll have a break and be back due to some technical problem.
These people mad.
Stars University in the past. I'm a star, rock star, and I shine so bright. I'm a star, rock star, and I shine so bright.
Okay. So we had some little technical niche and it have been resolved. So yes, Tutu, how are you today in studio with us? Tutu, how are you today? Okay, okay. Somebody in studio want to know your full name. Can you just call your full name? Okay, okay. Go ahead, Tutu.
Um, a senior student stars
Okay,
from the communication department.
that's wonderful. So, when did you become a member of Stars University?
Basically, started my I started my journey at Stars University at um in 2019.
Okay.
In the year 2019.
So, how did you get to know about Stars?
Um,
That
knowing about stars it was done through several advertisement through media platforms.
okay.
Yeah, and that's how I got informed about Stars University.
So now you're talking about through some media platform. That's how you got to know about Stars University, and so because of that, that enthused you to be part. To say, let me go to Stars and do media studies at Stars.
Yeah, 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 definitely.
All right, so it's good to hear that from you. And okay, so let me just go to Mr. Rehab Tovey. Mr. Tovey is the president of the student government of Stokes University. Mr. Rehab Tovey, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Okay. Um, you have been part of Stokes University. How long have you been in Stokes?
Yeah, so I started 2019 as well. So 2019, 2020, 2021, 22, 23, 24, 25. So I actually sat for a few semesters. That's why I'm still here, but we are here.
Hmm. So, you have been a stars for a couple while, and looking at things. How has your journey been at Stars University?
Come again, sir?
How has your journey been at Stars University?
Yeah, my journey at South University has been nothing short of excellence. And the story of resilience are it has been amazing. You know, Stars University is aside from the academic aspect, is a university that is very welcoming.
Okay.
And when you go to Stars University, you're like, how how is it this way? Because you notice that most of the time people are excited students. Everybody have that niche, that connection. It better find confusion within Stars University. Like nobody have to tell them there is no law around, like no fighting here, no violence, sticking, even though it is in the student handbook. But you see, we don't often come across these things in Stars University like it is done in other university. So the community is very welcoming and peaceful.
Okay. That's wonderful. So now, what really enthused you to do media studies at Stars University?
Come again, sir.
What really enthused you to do media studies at Stars University?
All right. So basically, when I graduated from high school, my plan was to study public administration and sociology
Okay.
at the University of UL, and then I had the opportunity to go to Stars University to study at Stars University, and then I was like, what can I do or similar to my course since I already have this opportunity and looking at my life, surrounding my life, I became born again at the time. I was often, in this in the public spaces and stuff. So thought to myself that I could take mass communication among all of the majors they are offering. And then you know how God do things. I never really thought that day was it, but then after my time I studied with mass communication, I can see that I was drifted to stars for a reason, and this is the reason for which I took this path. Like I've been able to acquire different tools, strategy in the field of mass communication that has really helped me in other areas of my life, like ministry. It has really been helpful for me.
Wow. Now, so you actually drifted from your initial prospect of doing the public administration, the couple with sociology, and dive into mass communication. Have you had any pageant or draft that, well, I just want to did
Hold on,
something
let me just
actually
say it.
catch catch your
Okay.
attention? There's something catch your attention that drew you to a media and broadcast study at Stars University?
So can you please just go over what you just said? I was struggling to hear.
You actually had your thoughts to do public administration coupled with sociology, but you actually drifted and decided to do broadcast and media studies at Stars University. What was that initial drive that made you to change your mind from public administration to media and broadcast studies at Stars University?
Yeah, so um, I had this opportunity to study at Stars University, and Stars was not offering, and is currently not offering public administration and sociology. So I asked myself, like, what could I do since I had the opportunity before me to study at Stars?
Okay.
Something similar to public administration, sociology, even though it's not that much,
Hmm.
but it's an apt field that I felt like I could undertake. And then going through my study, because I'm done with my senior two level. I'm only doing remedial courses this semester.
Okay.
So, but looking at it all from the beginning into this stage, I think it was God divine plan that caused me to go that way because I was not really thinking about mass communication. I was thinking of public administration, sociology, but looking at the skills I've acquired, looking at the maturity in communication and other stuff that mass communication has instilled in me, I can say that this is it. This is what I needed. I never really saw it. I never really thought I needed it. But then, the opportunity put me on that path.
Okay. Now, Miss Samin, you have graduated from Stars University. Now you are in administration. How does education interplay with leadership? We're looking at educational leadership in line with student leadership. How can these things work for the good of students?
Okay. If you're just tuning in, my name is Jacqueline Salmon.
Okay.
And speaking of leadership, firstly, as a leader, you have to be disciplined with the word of God.
Of course.
Because if you are disciplined with the word of God, you'll be able to tolerate human behaviors because human we are coming from different backgrounds, different attitude, different mindset. So in order to cope and able to put things in order, you have to be disciplined with the word of God. And secondly, you have to have influence over this over the students. You're able to be able to convince them, you have to be able to persuade them because they need to listen to you as a leader. And you have to be patient with them because if you are patient with them, they'll be able to understand you as well because it's like a teamwork. You understand them, they understand you. And also you should also have pattern a special pattern in communicating with them. You should have a special way to communicate with the students.
Okay.
If I say to communicate with them, I'm not talking about you using BB Johnson all of the time. I can tell people you don't have to be educated before you able to lead a group of people
Mm-hmm.
because if you are not educated, there's a chance. In fact, there's a 90% chance if you able to there's a 90% chance of you controlling a group of people because the way in which you bring yourself down to them, a
Mm-hmm.
special pattern to talk to them, they might be able to listen to you. Also, you should be able to take accountability. You should be able to take responsibility. As a leader, everything is not supposed to be 100% right in your own interest, in your point of view. You should be able to listen to them. They have feelings, they have their own perspective. So when they bring that issue to you as a leader, you should be able at least to look down to that understanding. Despite you might be higher than them.
Mm.
Because as a leader, again, you should be able to inspire them, you should be able to motivate them because you are their role model, you are their mentor, you should be an example. So the way in which you carry yourself as a leader, the students will look up to you. And I found that on Stars campus, most of the administrative staff, most of the instructors, I found that in them because I'm there from Monday to Friday throughout. So I see how they carry themselves, and trust me, it has been great. And the students, instructors, administrative staff, everything has been going good, and everything just been going the way by the grace of God.
Okay. We'll take a short break. When we be back, I just want to get a reflection from you, Jack, when you
Okay.
were at the Stars University doing mass communication. Let's just take a short break and we'll be back.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Jackie, we are ear sharp. Now we're ear sharp. You was ear sharp.
Happy year.
From 4 to 5 p.m. on Trip FM for thought-provoking, educated, and revealing show, College Conversation. With your host, Jerry Mack, a student from the Mass Communication Department of Texas University College, as we dive into the hottest topic events and happening on college campuses. For a thought-provoking discussion with campus regulations, this is the place to be for every student, educator, and campus enthusiast. It's your conversation on Trip FM. It's College Conversation every Wednesday from 4 to 5 p.m. It's Mass University College Conversation. Don't miss this out. Conversation. College Conversation, where campus life comes alive. Tune in every Wednesday from 4 to 5 p.m. on Truth FM for your thought-provoking, educating, and revealing show, College Conversation. Join your hosts, Reverend Mass, and students from the Mass Communication Department of Staff University College as they dive into the hottest topic, events, and happening on college campuses. From thought-provoking discussion to campus regulations, this is the place to be for every student, educator, and campus enthusiast. Testify. Join the conversation on Truth FM. It's College Conversation every Wednesday from 4 to 5 p.m. It's Stars University College Conversation. Don't miss this out.
Welcome back to College Conversation on Truth FM 96.1, and don't never miss this vibe. And we are here talking about education and leadership. Also looking at a retrospective glance of people who have studied or are studying at Stokes University, and also who would be studying in Stokes University or other institution, what contribution you have been in that institution for a certain time, and now you either left or you have been incorporated in the school. What are you doing for your alma mater? You know, it's good sometimes to give back to your institution that you have learned from and the things that you can offer. So let me take Miss Jacqueline Sammy, who actually will tell us about a little gist of her experience as a student from Stokes University. Now she has graduated. So Jack, you can go ahead, give a little gist. You were in Stokes, graduated some years ago, and now you have been included into the workspace of Stokes University. What are those experiences you have that you can share with others while you were doing broadcast and media studies at Stokes University?
So it's so funny when you leave in high school, enter in college, you feel like you have owned the world. You feel like you're unstoppable at that moment.
Of course.
So that mindset from high school where you take your instructor to be your best friend, the way you do your thing, coming to college, you know the vibe, the energy, and then it can be amazing though. But when you enter, there will be a lot of challenges because the way in which your instructor used to present the notes to you, it won't be like that.
Not at all.
So at the end of the day, you'll be like, I'm not understanding the instructor. The other one party, I gotta leave the other course and go to the next course. So
College is different.
college is different. So for me, when you just enter college, you have to put yourself in a space that you are not the same anymore. You need to do better every day. So you need to put yourself in a situation that in case the instructor, or let's just say it's not about in case, because the instructor will definitely give you what you deserve. So if the instructor giving you notes or the instructor teaching you, all you need to do as a student, cope to what you will find yourself in. Leave your comfort zone and come out, experience new life, experience new energy, experience new thing. And our experience will come from you have to read often, you have to adjust because most students don't want to adjust. They feel that they are still kids, they feel that because they tell in the body they're going to college, the teacher should bring his or herself down to his or her level. It can work like that. So my experience when I just entered stars from the beginning, I found things difficult because I never wanted to leave my comfort zone. I limited myself. So it reached a point that I was like, the other teacher about me, I can't complain in the office. I want to see the So gradually myself, I was like, Jackie, this is not high school, this is college. So you need to act like a college student. First of all, time for a report card. In fact, they don't even have no report card in college. Mommy or daddy is no longer going for my card. So I am my own daddy, I am my own mommy. So I have to put myself together. So as a teacher, I giving a lesson, myself or doing my own reading, myself or like I started getting adjusted. At the end of the day, you see yourself growing gradually, your perspective will start to change, your way of thinking, you start to work on your self emotions because that's one of the key things. For example, students always complain, they post schedule up, which one the class? Because at the end of the day, when we go on campus, we don't want to communicate with our friends, don't want to open up. So you have to open up yourself to so many things. You have to be patient, you have to work on your self emotions. Sometimes you go for a receipt, you see your friends there online because it's not in your interest, because you want to live there. You'll be like, what are you acting slow for? What are you acting? You'll be complaining. So you have to work on your self emotion because if you complain, the person in the office to hear they get vet, you're not gonna get acting soon, no. So you have to put yourself down and work on your self emotion. So you also have to give yourself that confidence that you keep holding on to lead you where you want to go.
Okay, let me just see you there. While you were studying mass communication, those instructors really motivated you, or courses you did that you really felt you know I just want to stay in this class until looking out this class.
So that would be introduction to communication.
Okay.
It was View Homes that taught me that course.
Oh, Mr. Holmes.
Yeah. So I think let me just say this. I spent most of my years in Lufa.
Okay.
So when I came, I never had self-confidence in myself. So I was like, let me go for mass communication. So my first session with him, from the way I spoke, from the way I reacted to the lesson, he was like, you sure you want to do mass communication? I was like, I go try I go do So I went on, I cried. I was like, hey, go, this is what I want to do. Because I find myself in this and I find myself doing this. Because at the end of the day, if I just leave this fee and just take any other fee, I will not see myself where I want to be. Because deep down in myself, I don't have self-confidence. So I know that gradually, I spoke with him one time. I was like, I want to drop this course. He was like, no, you can do this. So he showed me what to do. At the end of the day, I started reading. I started going on YouTube. I started listening to people talking. I started listening to most of educated video and gradually I saw myself improving. So at the end of the day, I love that introduction to communication class. That was my best class ever.
Oh, wow. So you are in regular listening to college conversation from Stokes University and from also from Triple FM 6.1. We are talking about college revelation and reflection from your time when in college. And we have one of our graduate student who is Ms. Jacqueline Sammy, and also we have a current student who also complete broadcasting and media studies. They are sharing on their experience or experiences that they have. So it helps you what you can do. You are in college, maybe you are just newly in college. You want to know more about how you can adapt to learning or to the in college environment. It's important. We will soon be opening a lot. Let me just get a text from the president of the student leadership, Mr. Rehab Topic. Mr. Topic, what is your favorite cause? Your favorite cause or the worst cause? Now you say, you know what? You just forget about our cause.
So from a worst,
Mhm.
I can't say it for any because
Okay.
all of the courses I came across was something that the most challenging ones was
Yes,
something that
challenging one. That's the
I
word.
felt that it was something that I needed to step up my game on.
Okay.
And then for my best courses, the amazing ones, they are something that that really inspire me a lot.
Hmm.
And just to list a few, I did acting one, acting two, acting three, public speaking, audio and radio production, video production, introduction to communication. All of the courses, like Jackie was saying, for the introduction to communication, uh, your first or second class with Mr. Favi Holmes is just enough to inspire you about continuing. Yes, he's an amazing instructor. Yeah, yes, actually, he's even currently my mentor, one of my mentors. Yes, yeah. So you know, I know you want to know about the complex courses.
That's the complex one,
So
Alan. Well, let me just pull your leg. So, Mr. Honorable, I sure he taught you
yes,
one of those courses. So,
yes, yes.
one of them was complex.
Yeah, for the communication research
Okay.
matter, it's a complex course because it's a prerequisite to capstone. So
Okay.
definitely you have to put in a whole lot of work. Yes,
Okay.
also Mr. Roberts is actually an amazing instructor.
Mhm.
Yes, he like the same with Mr. Holmes, he inspire you. He kind of put this confident, this energy in you that yeah, you feel so alive as doing mass communication. So one of the complex goals that I came across, in fact, I'm doing right now, is the hardware
Okay.
Conscia I Left It Behind. It's a very complex course.
Okay.
Yes, the book alone is not easy. Yeah, yes, you have to. It's actually a required course that we need to do.
Okay.
Yes, that's one thing I'm doing right now. It has a whole lot. The book is, I mean, up to 1,000 pages. Even though our instructor he has summarized it, but then it is still headache. There are a whole lot of things you need to know because it's a technical course. It's computer hardware, and yeah, you have to know a whole lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, you won't be behind this Black Teddy microphone some days, maybe on Truth Breakfast Show, like Mr. Honorable said, I'm talking. You know, it's very inspiring when you have your mentor as your teacher that has made headway in media periphery, and you step in that identical step. You know, it gives enlightenment, it gives him or chills. He say yes, at least I made an identical aim on the line for somebody. So we take a short break and then we open the lines quickly so we can have calls. We just take a short break and then we open the lines.
College Conversation. College Conversation, where campus life comes alive. Tune in every Wednesday from 4 to 5 p.m. on Truth FM for your thought-provoking, educating, and revealing show, College Conversation. Join your
Host
host,
William Nance, a student from the Mass Communication Department of Stars University College, as they dive into the hottest topic, events, and happening on college campuses. From thought-provoking discussion to campus regulations, this is the place to be for every student, educator, and campus enthusiast. Catch the vibe. Join the conversation on Truth FM. It's College Conversation every Wednesday from 4 to 5 p.m. in Stars University College Conversation. Don't miss this out. Conversation.
Welcome back to College Conversation on Truth FM 96.1. You can call us on 0770-107-107, 0770-107-107, and you'll be live on College Conversation. You can call us on 0770-107 077 016 7393. Sorry, 077 016 7393, and you'll be live on College Conversation. You can call us on 077 016 7393, and you'll be live on College conversation. Okay, so let me just take Tutu. Tutu, you are now senior student, first year senior student at Show, or second year senior student?
I just completed my second year CM last semester.
Oh,
So I'm only doing custom and internship this semester.
oh, man, yes, man, you feel free, oh. Okay, Tutu, Pastor, you see one of the senior, like for the first year senior, second year senior,
I'm still
you
a
say
senior.
you're a senior. So let's just look at that. Now, let me just get your experience looking at broadcasting media studies. What are those things where they told you, so you know, I'm attracted to this area of discipline? Yes, I need to get in this broadcasting media study business. Um, who told you about this, or how did you actually get your interest in this line of studies?
So basically, this entire aspect of broadcast and media studies all begins from my days in high school.
Okay.
Yeah, so the records are there. I was studying Foundation High School.
Hmm.
There was the president of the press club
Wow, I see.
on day 18.
Okay.
Yes, my passion for writing and reading has been very, very great
Okay.
and amazing. So when I had the opportunity when I graduated 2019, and I had the opportunity to choose the university of my choice and the discipline to follow, the first thing I did was you got to look at your passion, what you can actually do before you choose your career path.
Okay.
So I decided to go into the field of communications, who have to do with media and broadcast study.
Okay.
Through the citing advertisement that was done by Stars University,
Hmm.
when you view those advertisements, you are moved to
Hmm.
actually attend Stars University
Okay.
because they're amazing and they are not something that are not real.
Okay.
What's what you see on the advertisement, they are actually at Stars University.
All right.
So the movement and how I attended, I started attending Stars and it has been amazing. Yeah.
Okay. So let me just ask you, just name two of your difficult courses that you, maybe even though you were doing press business, high school student press business, now you got to do the actual thing. What are those courses that seems to be difficult, that you saw difficult?
All the courses were amazing, but some of them were challenging to be real. Yeah. And challenges are meant to be faced, and when you face it, you overcome them, you become a hero.
Hmm.
So two of the courses that actually were challenging for me, and I dealt with them by the grace of God. One was public speaking.
Okay.
That one is taught by Pavi Holmes.
Obviously, Mr. Holmes, a very eloquent speaker.
Another one is that the moment you enter public speaking class, you're gonna be careful what to say.
Of course, you kind of cross your T's and dots your R's. It's more, you know. Okay, okay.
You were doing it.
You're still talking about you. Yes, no problem with that today. Yeah.
Mr. Home was one, and that was public speaking. Another one I did that was challenging, but I overcame it was announcing.
Okay.
That's one is taught by Daniel Ankara.
Oh, Mr. Okay.
It's also good as well.
Oh, of course. You see, that's the thing with the Stars University. Yeah, Stars University bring professionals in the sphere of education, Mr. Daniel Ankara, Mr. Mr. Bobby Holmes, Preston Gilfer. And the least having these guys to mentor you actually shape your sphere. So you know how they are what they do. And so it's just very, very inspiring to have them and actually mentoring you as you are there. Anyway, you can call us on 0770-16393. You'll be live on Polish Conversation. You can call us on 0770-16393. 9:30. You'll be live in college conversation. Okay, so let me just tease you guys on this. Tam is actually crushing us out. Now let me go to Jackie first, because Jackie is the most senior person there. Okay? Jackie already walked through the life of the media and broadcasting. You know, I'm fascinated when Jackie was telling me about theater and acting, and I said, "Oh, well, you can do that in Nash communication." She said, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, but then we gotta open one theater, so we gotta go do some acting there." Now, Jack, you have been out of the walls of South University. How has your stage now influenced your working relationship as the assistant to the president of Stars University in leadership?
Okay, so
Mhm.
I think you're asking my colleague which one of the codes that
Okay, yeah, let me take your which one will first.
I just brought that up because I just want to link it
Okay,
to her. So there was a course called acting,
okay,
acting, acting one. So at that moment, I didn't focus on the theory part.
okay.
I went for the practical.
I see.
So, Ravi, you can imagine someone at BU, then you sitting at the same cry. So, I think you happy, but you just laughing. So, when I made you feel express anger. So, that was one of the cause it really gave me tough time.
Okay,
So, at the end of the day, I put my all into it.
okay,
And at the end of the day, thing was okay. So, right now, I'm putting it in place because at the end of the day, when students come to you, some student verse.
okay.
So students they leave their house with their personal issue.
Yeah,
They can't when you not take time with them, they will end it on you.
of course.
So you gotta act now, whether you like it or not. So even if they want to be arrogant or or they don't want to talk to you, a good manner that will please you, you have to act
Hmm.
to serve them.
Of course.
So my work in the president office is it have to do with acting because I have to be smiling. How you doing? Is everything okay? Can I help you? So that's why you get a personal issue, but you cannot carry personal issue
Of course.
to your workplace. You
Yeah.
you can't deal with your personal stuff.
Hmm.
So yeah, that have been my activity. You happy or not, you have to smile, you have to entertain your student, you have to encourage them, you have to be there for them. Sometimes even if they give you a suggestion, sometimes even the way they behave, you don't like it, but you have to act.
It would be fun. Better.
Yeah, so
I think
I took that course and it helped me a lot.
yeah.
The key word art. Even if I want to get angry, I can get to the back of my mind, Jackie, art. So we are acting.
So you're acting. Okay. All right. Wonderful to hear that. With your acting course. So actually, who actually teaches that course? Act one.
I think at only Rabbits Sam Zota. Sam Zota, yeah, Sam Zota taught me that.
Okay.
Yeah, and art was Mr. Tony.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. So which one of the course Mr. Onura taught you?
Uh radio television, broadcasting. I'm not going to list up because people will forget this. So I think
You can out anyway. We have a okay, Jack. You can call us from 0770 to the 9 today. You'll be live on this conversation. We are actually looking at reflection from educational journey into leadership as well. As our students, some of them have been there employed at Stars University and making meaningful contribution. Like the song that you just hear from Christian Mangel. He's one of our students that we have several students that actually making meaningful contribution to nation building, also to the music industry as well. So that's it about Cross University. We should come to Cross University and be part of our programs, whether our undergraduate programs or our graduate studies. You will actually find a place of home. a nation to be part of. So let me just get your parting statement, Jack, because time is crushing us out.
So my parting statement, I want to be grateful to God first.
Okay.
So my bosses, Honorable Latin Daton, Dala Isaac, Reverend Stephen, and to the student. Reason I always mention student because we are working for them. We need them every day. So that our students, we say thank you. We love you people, and I pray that God continue to give us the grace to bring us here every Wednesday and entertain our people out there, educate them, inspire them, motivate them. So for my end, I love you guys so much.
Okay. So let me just get your parting statement too, and then I can take it from Mr. Rehab. His statement.
Okay, thanks to all those that listen, those that follow the show. I also appreciate the university, stars, and our department as well, the mass communication department,
Mhm.
and all the students who have been following the program, all communication students as well. And I say thank you for following, and we hope to be back on Wednesday. Thank you.
Okay, so you have heard Trust Tool, and actually, this is a call out to all mass communication students. We say we are broadcast media that is student in the South University. You actually have your time to be on this air and telling us about your experience, what you do in the classroom or in the lab. In stars, we don't have classroom, we have lab. So you would tell us what you do in the lab, your experiences, those challenging courses, and those courses that actually serve as inspiration to you. You just don't want to let Mr. Kuhn stop. You don't want to let Mr. Honorable stop. You don't want to let Daniel Anchor stop. You know, you just want to keep them going on in your interaction. That one of these days that you can be either working, don't think because you're doing mass communication or broadcasting media studies only about the black-headed microphone studio. No, you can work to several areas. You can become communication person, communication director, work in different spheres of life, contributing meaningful to different areas in the arena. And every institution needs a communication person. And so learn this. Okay, let me just take important statement from the president of the student leadership, Mr. Reha Tobit, actually who actually celebrating his queen, Miss Toss University, Miss Chare Malido, and he actually led her to victory. She became the second runner-up. We're still waiting for Vashi, who is actually the inter-university queen. You know, Vashi, your voice here. We're looking forward toward your invitation coming on air and telling us how triumphantly you won that thing. You know, we want to get your experience. We actually making this public. The Vashi Hotem to Shara Mali, both from Stars University, Miss Stars University, and all of those who actually participated in our program. You need to set the stage, and your experience will help the other people who will initiate as they develop on this group joint to be the next queen of the institution. So we look to that. So we are you do a very good job, you know, bringing the queen. So give me your watching statement and tell me some of these things.
Yeah. So first of all, I would also want to say thanks to the Almighty God for today and this show. Thanks to you for being our amazing host. Thanks to our Honorable Ambassador Latin Taton, and the entire administration and the student body. I wanted to say I'm just going to follow Jackie format the way she went. Yes. So yes, I want to say thanks to everyone. Uh, supporting Chera in the Miss University Laboratory pageant was exciting because I mean she actually motivated me to put in my all. Like when I come, as soon as I arrive on campus before eating, she will come, oh, Professor, we need to do this, we need to rally and stuff. I will go because I saw the kind of effort she applied. Yeah, she was not just sitting back and waiting for her team or the people that could help to just do the work herself. She put herself in it. I mean, mentally, financially, spiritually, physically. The woman we fasted with the thing.
Wow.
Yeah, we praying for that thing. We praying
Wow.
for the victory,
Okay.
but
So other things, yeah, you gotta fast and pray. Let me tell you now. Okay, no problem.
yes, that was a request on the prayer altar.
Okay. So your important statement. Okay, thank you, Rehab, for the important statement. And we say thanks to all of you in Richland and for listening to College Conversation. Always on Truth FM 96.1, which is thanks to Ambassador Latin Dayton for such an opportunity and sponsorship to have us on studio every Wednesday. Thanks to Mr. Omar Ravers and others. We say we do appreciate all of you, to our president, Dr. Isaac Osan, our last president for academic affairs, Dr. Alfred T. Sekbe, and to our vice president for administration, Mr. J. Kali Heaton. To all SMT members, we say have a good evening and a very May week as we look forward. We say happy Easter to everybody and have a blessed time. Goodbye, Reverend Mass.
College Conversation, where campus life comes alive. Tune in every Wednesday.